Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the Third Floor Podcast on a Saturday late. We're running late. Kickoff is in 24 minutes, and we want to get a preview of these two games coming up. So we're going to do a little quick express version, I guess. Yeah, we're going to do a quick one. Just give you a preview of these games, and we'll be back after these games, and we'll wrap up these two games later. So, two shows today. Hey, peace. Love you guys. YouTubers, like, share, sub. Rumble, like and follow, please. Check out the description for everything involved with the show, sponsors, how to donate to the show, how to help the show. Please get in the descriptions and click those links. Go to the website, you can find the links for everything, and fucking every fucking thing's there. Fucking so we're on fire. We gotta get going because the game's coming up real soon. Okay, so let's get going. First game up is the Chargers and Texans. Look, no surprise. We watched this the other night. I told you we're picking the Chargers. Let's get that going. Where's our picks? Where's our picks? Where's our picks? All right, let's do this. Boom. And boom. There we go. All right, let's check this out. It's funny because you set everything up, but everything resets. It's really mind-boggling what goes on here in the Rumble studio, but I love it. Hey, thanks, Rumble Love, man. Love those numbers from the last show the other night, man. Numbers pick up quick around here. Just wish you guys hit that like and follow. Like and follow. YouTubers, sub, like, quick. All right, like I said, we're live. Nobody knows we're live. We just went live for the hell of it. That's why we are who we are. But we're gonna be different. Okay, we're gonna change things. I want to learn how to get you the highlights instead of stills. Okay, but we're working on it. Let's break this down real quick. Numbers are all over the place. We're taking the Chargers. We're taking the Chargers -3, and we're taking the over, as you know, on all the games this weekend. I just think that these guys are just a little bit of a higher class coming in. You got a better coach. What he's done in the first year is amazing. So hats off to the Harborough. We all know about them. They're just they're fantastic coaches, man, and it's always good to see them match up. So anyway, we're taking the Chargers in this game, even though it's in Houston. I don't think Houston has enough to put away the Chargers. Chargers are coming in pretty hot. They won when they had to win. No matter how they had to win, they won. They found a way to win. So, they're coming in with the 20th place offense, the 11th place defense, 19th in passing, 17th in rushing as a team as a whole. Haber, again, great year for him. 65.9% completion this year, 3,870 yards, 23 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the year. Man, that's pretty strong. Let's look for Dobbins to have a big day. Edwards is, he's a strong runner. Is Edwards? He's a dangerous guy. Charger running back history is really complex. We're going to get into that because that's an interesting one. I'm thinking of all these great running backs for the San Diego Chargers in the past, but man, imagine being a running back in the Dan Fouts days with all that passing. Well, we'll check it out. Air Coryell, man, of the 80s. So you got, and Lad McConkey, he's just unconscious. 82 receptions this year, 1,149 yards, 7 touchdowns. And Johnston is 711 yards with 8 touchdowns. So he's a favorite. Both of them guys combined in for almost 1,900 yards and 15 touchdowns. And about almost 140 catches between the two of them. That's pretty stout. Looking at the quarterbacks comparison, you guys, C.J. Stroud, he was 336 completions for 532 attempts. He had an 87 rating even, 12 interceptions, 20 touchdowns, and he threw for 3,727 yards. And Haber, 332 completions on 504 attempts, 3,870 yards, 23 touchdowns, like I said, 3 interceptions, and he had a 101.7 rating. That's pretty freaking strong. On the other side of the ball, we look at the Texans real quick. And they are the 22nd overall offense, 6th place defense. So Houston does have a defense, but is it enough? I don't know, man. I don't know. Chargers got both ends, man. Now they got a running game and a passing game. This is going to be tough. They're 21st in passing, and they're 15th in the rush. Like I said, Stroud with the 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Mixon's been having a good year. Another one of those running backs. Like I said, if you were watching the other show, 16 running backs, 16 guys this year ran for 1,000+ yards. That's pretty strong. Mixon being one of them for 245 carries for 1,016 yards. Just getting over that hump. 11 touchdowns, not bad. Akers here, he's another one of those little spotty, dangerous kind of guys, and he has 64 attempts for 297 yards. And receiving, Collins, 68 receptions for 1,006 yards, 7 touchdowns, and Dell, 51 receptions, 677 yards, 667 yards, sorry about that, 3 touchdowns. So Stroud doesn't really have a favorite. He just kind of spreads it around. So there you go. Those are pretty much the key matchups there. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, we got Dell. Why did I even mention Dell? He's on the IL. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. I knew there was something off there. Oh, I said Akers. I didn't say Dell, right? Oh, yeah, I did say Dell. Yes, I did. I apologize. He is on IR with a knee and an ACL. And, of course, Stephon Diggs is out with an ACL. Sorry I missed that. But, yeah. And when we're talking also on offense, Chargers are coming in ranked 11th in points, 23.6 a game, where the Texans are coming in at 19th with 21.9 a game. Third down conversions, which is always important on the offensive end. The Chargers are ranked 11th again in third down, 40.3%, where again, the Texans come in tied for 19th, 37.7. So let's look at that third down percentage and points also on defense. For Chargers on defense, for points, 17.7. They are ranked first in defense against points. Giving up the least points all year, the Chargers, 17.7. Where the Texans come in ranked 24th, giving up 21.9. And then on third down, which is it's always crucial, and it's even 50 times more crucial this round, 100 times more crucial the next round, and just keep adding 50. That's how crucial third downs become. So as far as defense, Chargers, like I said, defense pretty strong here. They're coming in 5th in third down with 35.7%, and the Texans coming in tied for 6th at 35.9. So third downs, let's look for third downs in this game. Let's see how interesting they can be. And it's on CBS, and then you go. And the last time they hooked up, the Chargers won by 10, 34-24, and that was on October 2nd, 2022, the last time these two teams have met. So there you go. That's that first game breakdown. Both games are up there with that. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. Let's get it on here because we're right here and ready. See how quick this one was, man. See, when you're ready, you know, when things work out, man, it's just a beautiful thing when things work out. And they don't always really, work out. They really don't.
You're a fucking mumbling, stuttering little fuck. You know that?
Whoa, okay, sorry. Let's get on to this second game, Steelers-Ravens, the late game. I don't know if you want, even if this is a weather game, it doesn't matter because both teams play in the weather. So, but from what I heard, I don't know. It's gonna be fucking cold. I'll put it to you that way. It's fucking cold in Baltimore this time of year. It's cold in fucking Pittsburgh too this year. So it really doesn't matter. These guys are going to be playing in a freezer today.
You on drugs?
Hoo-ah!
All right, let's talk about this game, the late game. Going into it, we got the Steelers coming in 23rd ranked offense, 12th ranked defense, 27th in passing, 11th on the rush. The Ravens coming in first in offense, 10th in defense, 7th in passing, first in rushing. 9.5. I thought was stiff, but I keep looking at this game, and I can only come up with one conclusion: the Ravens should win, should cover. This shouldn't be. This could be embarrassing for the Steelers. I hope it's not. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope my pick is almost wrong, just based on what the Steelers have been going through for the past 4 weeks, which is an amazing fact that they have lost 4 coming into the playoffs. That is not fun, people. That can't be fun. On the Steelers side of the ball, Russell Wilson, 63.7%, 2,482 yards, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's had a strong year, but it's only been like a part-time of a year. Harris, what do you want to say? He's one of the elite 16, 263 carries, 1,043 yards, 6 touchdowns. Warren, backup guy out there, 125, 11, 1 touchdown. And as far as receiving goes, you got Pickens and you got Fremuth, whatever the fuck. Pickens 59 for 900, 3 touchdowns, and Fremuth, whatever, 65 receptions. I couldn't say that even if I wasn't fucking stoned. I don't know how to fucking pronounce this guy's name. PF. We'll call him PF. 65 receptions, 653 for 7 touchdowns. So whoever he is, Wilson likes him. And on the other side of the ball, on the Ravens side of the ball, Lamar Jackson, absolutely. That's the only question there is for the Ravens losing this game is if we get the Lamar Jackson of normal in the playoffs. Just can't get out of his own way. Poor decisions, bad throws, turnovers, just bad all around. We know, we've seen it. It's the elephant in the room. I told you in the previous show, I think he's definitely mature enough now. I think he's coming through enough. I think now it's there. His numbers, even though he still takes off with the ball, he's an amazing runner, but his numbers as far as yards gained running the ball, just design runs or even scrambling, are down, and the passing yards are up over the last 2 years. So if you looked into that, you'd find out that he has given up a little bit of that extra for the extra second. Look at the extra read. Look for the extra bailout. Look for the safety valve. Look in the flat. Look for a screen. It's good that he's paying attention to what's forward and in front of him. And if he's really matured, and this is where he's at this level, this means that this kid can only get fucking better, man. And that's scary for the rest of the league. Not for fucking football history or for the game, but for the rest of the league. That could be really, really dangerous. You could be looking at what would have happened if Michael Vick continued to stay healthy, not lose his fucking marbles and shit, and lose focus of the game. What the complete package of what Michael Vick was could be right here in front of us with Lamar Jackson. So look for today as his maturity day, his fucking breakout day, the day he puts his stamp on it saying, look, those fucking games passed in the playoffs, they're fucking gone, they're over with. This is me. Look out, league. I want a ring. So let's look for that to go his way. Let's look at it real quick. I gave you Russell Wilson's numbers. Let me give you Lamar Jackson. 66.7% completion for 4,172 yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the year. I mean, there's maturity right there, man. When we get to the running backs, I mean, come on, where are we going with these running backs, man? It's Derrick Henry, 325 carries to 1,921 yards, just coming up short of 2,000. It would have been beautiful to have 2 running backs at 2,000, man. So he came up to just a little short, but he was in the end zone 16 times. Derrick Henry, if he gets loose tonight, if they run the ball, it is over. It's definitely going to be over. If they definitely establish Henry and be able to pound the ball down their Steelers' fucking throats, this game is over early and it's going to get ugly. Lamar Jackson's the second leading gainer, as I said. He went from 139 for 915. He almost joined that 1,000-yard rushing, as we could see. He was in the end zone 4 times. So combined, he had 41 touchdown passes and 45 touchdowns for the guy this year. That's pretty stout. That's pretty fucking stout. And if you combined it, are we over $5,000? Yeah, we're just under $5,000 total yards. Just under it. Just under it. Anyway, Flowers, like I said, out. He ain't playing tonight. 74 receptions, 1,059 yards, and 4 touchdowns will not be on the field tonight. Bateman, 45 catches, 756 yards, and 9 touchdowns. So Jackson does have plenty of backup. He knows what he's doing, so he'll be able to get through. I'm sure he won't have any problems. But like I said, if he gets hot early and Derrick Henry is established, it could be, like I said, it'll be over, and it'll be over quick. Let's run it down real quick as far as points. The Steelers come in ranked 16th in points as an offense, 22.4 a game. The Ravens coming in ranked 3rd. They're ranked 3rd at 30.5 points per game they're averaging. That's phenomenal to think that there's 2 teams ahead of that. Third down conversions on offense, the Steelers come in tied 14th, 39.5. The Ravens are 3rd by themselves, just under 50% at 48.2. Defense. Let's look at that defense. On the points. The Steelers are coming in ranked 8th in points as a defense, giving up 20.4 a game. Not good when the opposition is averaging just almost 30 a game. Averaging 30 a game, almost 31 a game. And the Ravens defense is giving up 21.2, ranked 9th in that. And defensively, third downs, like I said, let's see how important that they're going to play out in the first game. They're definitely going to be vital. So pay attention to the third downs in that first game. Let's see. In the second game, we have the Steelers defense coming in ranked 2nd in third downs at 35.3%. And the Ravens defense is tied for 17th at 39.8. So what's that telling me? If the Steelers are moving the ball on third down, that's the only way they're going to stay in this game. That seems to be the only weak spot in the Ravens arsenal, as we'll call it. And look for that just to be probably a key factor as far as the Steelers hanging close, being close, or even pulling off the upset, which I don't see happening. Chargers in the first game, Ravens in the second game. We're good to go. We'll see you a little later after both games. We'll come back and see how accurate we were. But other than that, hey, enjoy NFL playoff Saturday football. Third floor, we appreciate you very much.
Great ass!
You got it, Al. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game. To recap both games. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, remember, when you come up to the third floor, always remember to bowl up, to bong up, and then beam on up to the third floor. We'll be up here hanging out, waiting on you, just chilling in time and space. Peace.